the bottom of this card, I mean, at the deck, I can't talk. The bottom of this deck here, it says divine match, twin flame, soulmate here. I feel like somebody's divine match is coming in here, okay? And it's strongly rooted, okay? It's strongly rooted here, okay? Somebody coming in to be faithful, but they looking for a friend as well. They're looking for a homie, lover, friend here, okay? Somebody is looking for somebody that is really into, oh my goodness here. Somebody want to be in love, y'all. Divine devotion, ascend. This is an ascended relationship. Somebody really want to be in love for the first time. They never felt unconditional love, and somebody really wants this here, okay? They may even express this to you, true acceptance here. Somebody is accepting who they are right now. Okay, they're finding strength in their unique views in who they are. And so they want somebody who's doing the same here. Okay, they usually with fake people here. Yeah, they want somebody who in control of themselves here. Somebody used to people that's they date a whole lot of people, are never faithful and things of that nature here. They want somebody that's going to take responsibility for their emotions, like when they're not around. You know, are you going to be loyal to me regardless? You know what I mean? Yeah, somebody here don't mind tough love either. They feel like that tough love is going to, you know, what really... that means you really care if you're doing some tough love to them. You know what I'm saying? All right? Because, you know, everybody used to let this person get away with everything. That's how they found out they were toxic. They're going to meet somebody, or they met you. And then, and then you're going to let them know that that's toxic. I don't, you know, operate that way in a relationship. And they are going to look at that, and they're going to change the situation here for you because they feel like they are toxic. That's probably why my relationships don't work here. Because, you know, somebody wants to be in harmony, in sync with somebody here, okay? Somebody must like to sing, or they love music, okay? Let's see. New love, 222, new partnerships here. New partnerships, yeah. They want somebody that's going to embrace change, go on adventures with them, go on journeys, take trips. You know, this person is about shifting and growth. If it's good for this person, they want it here. And I feel like that's something that you want. Okay? This person, when they meet you, they're going to see that you're beyond comparison. So there is no comparison. But they're going to compare, and, you know, you might even hear them say something about an ex or something. But it's because they don't understand why they are not like you. If that makes sense. It's like they're trying to understand, like, damn, how did I go this long without this type of love, you know? Somebody's gonna find you mysterious, baby. They're gonna find you like a breath of fresh air, like, oh, this person keeps me on my toes. Somebody really loves that about you when they meet you, or somebody that's you're in a new relationship with. They love that about you here. Oh my goodness. Somebody is choosing wisely, what I tell you. Because they really want somebody that's considering long term. Yeah. Yeah, because this person has had their fair share of exploring relationships that aren't good here. So they're really on the watch, and they're trying to understand how to freely allow people back in here. But when they meet you, it's going to be like a total adventure that they want to take with you here, and they're going to give you their loyalty completely here. Somebody is very stable here. This is a stable partner here. You probably never had a stable partner here, but this person, you probably had people that's good long as this, but when the tough get going, baby, they get on down. This is not that person here. This person like, okay, let's just keep swimming. We're going to get it done. What we got to do. You know, it's like somebody has the same mind frame as you when it comes to morals within the relationship here. Okay, I feel like y'all going to be very aware and take baby steps as well as this person here. Yeah, y'all going to, but that's going to build a strong, caring relationship though. Yeah, residuals. Like I said, that person is going to go back to thinking about residuals. Yeah, residual energy here. But This is your divine match. You could trust this person here. They're going to be so loving and tender here. This person is going to feed you emotionally. Yeah, somebody here, they're going to be a fantasy here. They're going to be a fantasy in real life. That's crazy. They're going to be a fantasy in real life. Give us one more, Spirit, for the new love or the new lover that people are with now. Let's see. Wow, open book, open chapter here. This person is not judgmental here. And they're really good at revisiting things to make sure that they don't happen again. If there's an incident in a relationship. You see what I'm saying? They know how to keep going. They know how to keep a relationship going here. All right? So you don't have to worry about that. Oh my goodness, somebody gonna be in love with y'all. Y'all gonna make their heart skip a beat here. Very sweet person here. They looking for somebody who's equally as sweet because they done had some real tough people like you, okay? They're a beacon of light, so of course they get all the dark people, right? So now they're going to meet somebody that's of light, or they already have met you and they're enamored with this relationship. They're ready to take it to the next level, y'all, okay? Or they're going to take it to the next level quickly. Let's get an oracle. I feel like the actual energy is going to be magnificent in this relationship because somebody, y'all going to be best friends. Let's get an oracle card for the collective with this new relationship, Spirit. Seeing a lot of birds and butterflies flying around. That's so sweet. Y'all gonna give somebody butterflies. Aww. Spirit is saying close the chapter now because they're about to give you some type of message or some type of notion that this person's coming around here. Close the chapter on these snakes that you're taking the gamble on here. Okay, and look at somebody very closely because they're going to be the one here. Okay, Spirit is saying, oh my goodness. Clearly make your decision because this next person will be a commitment that will last forever. Forever, as long as you would like. Okay, Spirit is saying this person is a part of your family tree. And you will have a child by this person, okay? If you can't have children, y'all will adopt. If you don't want to adopt, you will have fur babies that are children, okay? I love you guys until we meet again. Peace.